Ejected questionably for an altercation, and now you have to miss 22% of your season. I think that's a very big deal.
Newcastle back practicing today, knowing the coach and 7 players will not play in Friday's homecoming game. Good evening. I'm Erica Thomas.
And I'm Stan Boney. 3 days after a pre-game fight at a Newcastle football game, one question being asked tonight is, why wasn't anyone from Central Valley suspended?
27 First News reporter Matt Horn was at practice today where the coach was wondering the same thing. Matt joins us now in the studio with our top story at 10. Matt?
Yeah, good evening. Well, for starters, I can say that both are not happy with what happened Friday. That would be the coach and the athletic director. But they say the team will focus on this week's homecoming game without 5 of the team's starters and the head coach.
This video catches the fight between the Newcastle and Central Valley football teams Friday night. The visiting team comes onto the field and starts jumping on the Newcastle logo at the 50-yard line. That's when Newcastle's football team rushes onto the field and players from the 2 teams got into a fight. It lasted only about 30 seconds.
It resulted in 7 players being ejected, as well as myself from the game.
This is Joe Coward's 4th season as head coach for Newcastle. He says this is the first time he's ever seen a fight like this.
You know, I'll take full responsibility for my players' actions. I think there was some wrongdoing on our end. I also believe there was some wrongdoing on Central Valley's end.
Sam Floor has been Newcastle's athletic director for 17 years. He also has never seen something like this happen.
Yes. Yeah, more of it, more or less. That was the most I've ever seen. And they get ejected in one game, and somebody from the other team that didn't get ejected when there was a so-called skirmish.
The referees didn't see it that way. None of Central Valley's players were ejected. The Western Pennsylvania Interscholastic Athletic League is now investigating. In an email, the executive director, Tim O'Malley, says the governing board will review the reports sent in from both schools. The board will have an investigation result for the schools Tuesday morning.
It's just something that you don't want to see, but it happened, and hopefully something can come of this.
And something else I want to add to that, when I was talking to the athletic director and also the coach, they had said that they hope after the investigation is over that maybe a couple of the players on Central Valley's team will be possibly reprimanded for their actions. However, the 7 players and the head coach for Newcastle, they will have to sit out this week's homecoming game because of the rules from the governing athletic body. Erica?